Hello and welcome to Dickinson's Real Deal. On this show, we help members of the public to get the very best price for their antiques and valuables. We give them a choice. Sit down with one of our regular dealers. They're going to try and buy your goods off you for a cash offer on the table today.
Another 20 on there, 120.
It sounds as though, Mike.
Yeah.
We must at auction. Sounds
No,
like it.
Jimmy, do a deal.
Sounds like it.
If I don't think that's enough money, there's an alternative. Place the same goods into an auction in the hope that you will get a little bit more money there. Today the show comes to you from Bristol City Football Club. There's a cracking crowd of people here. They've been here since early this morning. They are determined to do business. You know why? They want to walk away with the real deal.
The early birds are first through the door, and I wonder what they brought to tempt the dealers with today. First up, we're over to Mart, where Stephanie's trying to flog an unwanted gift.
Well, you've bought me in a lovely diamond brooch here.
Yes.
Could you give me a little bit of history on the piece?
Yes. My husband bought this for me about 2 years ago in an auction. It was described as a Royal Artillery brooch, which it proved not to be later.
Absolutely correct.
Yes, and I particularly wanted a Royal Artillery brooch because my late father served in the Royal Artillery.
The Royal Artillery brooch is the cannon. Very, very, very famous
Yes.
brooch. This, as I'm sure you're well aware, is Royal Engineers.
Yes. Yeah.
So we have a brooch here, which is the Fusiliers grenade with your beak underneath, which is Latin for everywhere. So I'll bring this over, have a good look with the eyeglass, and there we have it. This is 18 carat white gold.
Yes.
Okay. We have a different mix here of diamonds. There are what we call 8-cut diamonds, and there are full-cut diamonds.
Yes.
Some of these have been replaced. They're falling out over the years, and they've replaced them. I look at this brooch, and I am sure this is made between 1914 and 1918, which is the First World War period, and given by the officers. It was actually given by them to their sweethearts.
Yeah.
So the sweetheart would wear the brooch on their lapel, and you would know that their other half was away serving, possibly in France, for England. So you were kind of like taken, do you know what I mean?
Yes.
It was a way of saying, look, you know, my other half isn't here, but I'm taken. And they were lovely things. Really, it just comes down to the value. So I suppose I better get some money and put it on the table for you, haven't I?
Yes, that would be good.
Right, so let's put that there, pop it there. Right, okay. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, £200.
Well, it's good, but
Ah, it's David.
Well, Stephanie, whose sweetheart were you, can I ask? Because it's a fabulous little item, that, isn't it?
It is.
Estimation 2 to 250.
Yeah.
Independent valuers, auctioneers. Already a good, sound offer on the table.
yes.
I'm going to leave you with Mark. He's always fair. See if you can persuade him to give you a little bit more, and then I'm sure it's not really worth the gamble.
No, right, thank you.
What I do for you, if I put on another £20, which is £220 there now, we've gone past now with the commissions, the top estimate. So that's what I'd like to offer you, and it's entirely up to you, Stephanie.
And that would be your last
That would be my final offer.
Well, I think with having to pay commission, if I took it to auction, it wouldn't be a great deal more than that anyway, so I would accept that offer, thank you.
You happy with that offer?
Yes, I am.
Thank you very much, Stephanie. It's a deal. Thank you very, very much. Thank you.
So diamonds really are a girl's best friend. For this next deal, seller Michelle is hoping she can apply the right amount of pressure on our Michael. The Duke and auctioneer Liz Poole are eager to get a look into.
This is a very nice barograph, isn't it?
Thank you.
Tell me what you know about it.
I don't know anything, actually, at all. I found it this week, clearing out my grandparents' property.
Okay.
And thought that it was nice.
And did your grandmother have anything to do with the weather?
No, nothing at all.
Because that's what this is for. A barograph will tell you what the atmosphere is going to be like, and
Right.
hopefully tell you what the weather's going to be like. And the best makers of barographs and barometers, a very similar sort of thing, are Negretta and Zamba, and that's what this one is.
Right.
So when we look at this, we've got a little drawer here,
Yeah.
which we'll open up, we'll have a look. And you've got your sheets here, which you put round every day.
Right.
So one
I
of these
see.
would go round, and that will be a 24-hour marker on there, which you keep, and then you tell in a year what it was like this time last
Oh, I
year.
see. Right.
So it's like a boy's
Yeah.
toy. In that
A gadget of the day.
very much a desk item.
Right.
This one's coming into turn of the century, so we're looking at, I would say, about 1930 for
Okay.
this one. It's in an oak case.
Right.
This is a nice bit of oak around here. And I think you can tell it's been put away because it's in such good condition. Beveled edge glass, also a good sign of quality.
Yeah.
And this comes off, so we take that one off there. We put that down there. And this is the workings, all tacked and in good order, really.
Well, Liz, I suppose I'd describe this as a working antique. A barograph, it's an instrument, a technical instrument. What do you think about the condition of this, first of all?
It is in very good condition. No chips to the glass, nice beveled glass in the case.
Where are you going to place your valuation on this, your estimation?
200 to 300.
I think 200 to 300 is probably about right, especially because of the condition. It's certainly worth a good couple of £100. Is Michael Hogburn the type of person, the diamond geezer? Will he go for, will he go for something like this? We're about to find out. Let's see what he puts on the table.
So, Michelle, it's just about the money, really, isn't it?
I think so.
I like it. I'd like to make you an offer for it.
Okay.
And I'll come in at 50, 100, 150. Opening offer, quite strong.
Not strong enough.
Do you know, you've got to think about me selling it.
Yeah.
Still
And you
not-
said you like it. And
I
it's
like
a nice
it, yeah. That
piece.
means more money, doesn't it? If I like things, I know it means
Yeah,
more money.
and it's a good name.
It's a good name. So it's good enough to go 160, 170, 180.
Still not enough.
It's David, he might help.
You know that Michael Hogburn, affectionately known as Hoggy to myself, is a barometer of the antique business.
Love it. I love it.
Now, what does Michael put on the table?
I've gone 180, but I will go more. I like it.
See? He's very amenable today. I find that if I... Have you seen the clothes he's wearing?
Voila.
Very dramatic. Very retro he likes to be.
Lucky
you know.
green, lucky green.
Lucky Green. He's a good dealer and he's got a few quid. So I think you could perhaps press him for a little bit more.
Fine.
Because of its age, I'm going to say if you get the kind of 200-ish and move a little bit over there,
Yeah.
I think the 300 is maybe ambitious for the age of this instrument.
Okay, thank you.
Do you know, that is really sound advice, Michelle, isn't it,
Okay.
if you think about it. So I don't mind, I'll give you a little bit more.
Okay.
Where are we at, 180?
Yeah.
I'll tempt you with 190. I'll tempt you with 200.
I think I'd like to push you a little bit more.
How far would you like to push me? Like off the podium?
No, not until you give me your money.
But I tell you what, 200's good for me.
Would you consider another 10?
Do you know, for the sake of it, I would.
Go on then.
210 it is. Let's do a deal, Michelle.
Fine. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
He's actually bought it.
He has?
Good lot, Hoggy.
Thank you, David.
Weather's good again, isn't it?
What a fine deal. Off to see Curry now. Seller Claire is keen to show off her lovely figures.
So why are you bringing them along to sell?
My mother passed away a couple of months ago and I've inherited them and I've got nowhere to put them. I do like them, but
Well, they are sweet. Do you know anything about them?
nothing at all other than that they're made of porcelain.
And do you remember them being in your mother's house?
Yes, I remember them from when I was quite young, but she was too frightened of breaking them, so they're always stored away somewhere.
Okay, let's have a look at them. Right, and they're porcelain, they're hard-paste porcelain, and they're marked underneath with an S and a cross sword, which I think is Sitzendorf, a German factory. and they appear to be all sorts of trades or activities from what looks like the 19th century. Some of them look a little bit earlier, but I think they're all late 19th century, early 20th century. Let's have a look at the soldier. And there he is, he's got his hat off, and he's obviously swallowing large amounts of beer or whatever soldiers do, and very nicely marked as well. And they look to be in very nice condition.
Well, let's put some money on the table and see how we get on.
Okay.
Let's put 20, 40, 50.
She's not definite. She goes, no.
Here's David, he's going to give you a hand.
Well, I've looked at the independent valuers and the auctioneers, and they're saying 120, 180, 100, 150. I'm looking at those and saying there's 12 of them. They are Sitzendorf, they are 19th century, they are fabulous. I would have thought those have got to be worth a couple of £100, but one's got to be fair to the dealer, they've got to sell them. If I was in the game, I'd snatch those up and get them flogged.
Well, that's me in my box.
Yes, yes.
Well, truly.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any doubt about this.
I'll put another 20 on.
So you've got 70 there.
No.
So what it means that. So they're off to auction.
They are indeed, yes.
Well, Claire, I wish you the very, very best of luck.
Thank you.
Claire was having none of that, was she? She's off to join David in the sale room to see if her pretty porcelain will do better there.
What did you think about that offer?
Far too low.
Well, we felt the same. Oh, I did, certainly. I mean, I think at 70 quid and there are 12 figures, they've got to be worth more than that. They're coming up now. The estimate is £100 to £200. The reserve is 100 quid. I'm going to say, don't worry, if they don't make it, if the people are not here, take them home, because they're worth more than 100 quid. They're worth more than 10 quid a piece, that's for sure.
Yeah.
They're coming up now. Let's see how they go in the sale room.
Rather nice set of 12 Zitzendorf porcelain figures, circa 1880. What should we say, 50 to start? 12 of them, 50 bid at 55, 65, at 65, at 65, 70, 75, 80, at 85, 90, at 90, at 90 with the gentleman in front, 95, 100.
They're at the £100 reserve.
At 100, gentlemen's bid seated. Is there any more? At £100, we all finish then at 100.
£100, we've got commission to take off, 15%. I make that 85 quid. Now, what's your first reaction?
Well, it's...
Bit disappointed?
No, not really. In all honesty, no, I'm not. I'm glad that, you know, they're
sold.
going somewhere, yeah.
Okay.
Rather than be stuck in a cupboard.
All right.
Yeah.
I still think they were cheap. They were little beauties, but that was the real deal.
Michael's handing out birthday presents.
It's my birthday, mine, remember that? I got a birthday
Gonna get
treat.
the birthday bit out first. That's a fiver, because it's your birthday.
Thank you.
That's not the offer.
No.
But is he going to be as generous when it comes to doing a deal? We're well underway in Bristol, where a pretty thing has landed on Simon's table.
Hi Amy, I'm Simon. Right, Amy, you brought in this painting. Now, how did you come to own this?
It was actually in my auntie's attic when she moved. She found it there. It must have been the owner before who lived there.
Oh, right.
So she said she didn't want it, so we quite liked it at the time, so we took it.
And have you found anything out about the painting since you've had it?
Obviously that it is just used, it was a prize, so obviously the winning pigeon would have had that painting taken.
Right, well, it's by an artist, and we can quite clearly see who it is, Andrew Bear. And he was actually quite well known for painting prize-winning birds.
Yeah.
And then at the bottom here, we've got this inscription, NTU. Now, I understand that stands for National Tipplers Union, and that's another type of pigeon, isn't it, a tippler?
Yeah, I believe it's just a virgin.
It's a version of pigeon. This is dated 1934. I think one of the nicest things about the painting is the background there, which is sort of like a sunset going on, and it's got quite a lot in it. It's a little bit more than perhaps just it seems at first. I think it's a nice quality painting, and I think it's a reasonably commercial item, to be honest with you. The question is how commercial and how much is it worth?
Okay.
Well, Amy, I think your pigeon is worth 20 40, 60, 80. You can tell me to stop if you want.
That's okay.
120 pounds.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
I think it's a bit more than that.
Bit more?
Yeah.
I quite like it actually.
It's nice.
I think this is worth to sell, sort of around the 150 mark, somewhere around that. It doesn't look like a painting that would be worth over 200 to me, but I think if you could sell it under 200, you might find a market for it.
Definitely.
So what I'm prepared to do is I'm prepared to put another one down and make 140. That's going to be as far as I'm going on it. Would you like David's advice? Let's see what he thinks about it.
Yes,
Mr.
Well,
Dickinson.
it's a tricky one, Amy. This artist is quite well known regarding, painting pigeons. 180 to 250 is what both the independent valuer and the auctioneer say. Well, can it fly at auction? We have to get it in. Can it fly at auction, or is that its money? I think if you are halfway within the estimate between the 180 and the 250, I'd say, is it worth the gamble? But I would have thought it probably is worth 200 quid or perhaps a little bit more. Nice image, nicely presented, a good chance of doing better at auction at the moment.
Thank you, David. Right, Amy, well, there's 140 on the table.
Okay.
I'm still going to stick at that. So you have to make a decision about whether to gamble or not and try your luck in auction.
No, I think I will take the money today.
Good choice. Thank you very much for coming in, and I hope you enjoy spending the money, and thanks for bringing in your tippler.
Thank you very much.
Heading over to Michael, where Jimmy's hoping this deal will be child's play.
Tell me about it.
This I bought with my pocket money about 50 years ago down at Bristol Arcade, right? £2 a week. I save up for, what's that, 9 weeks for that? Because he was 16 and 11 pence. Price is still
No,
on there.
I believe you,
right?
Jimmy. You look
16
like
and
an
11
honest
pence.
man to me.
Yeah. There was three in the set.
Right.
That one, the baby. Then you had one about 18 inches and one about 2 foot. But they was pounds, obviously I couldn't afford to buy them. That's years pocket money, that's right, Mike, yeah.
Tell me about these ones.
That one, the white horses, the Kent Fire Brigade, my Auntie Rose bought me that when I was about 10 years old. That one I got at a car boot sale years ago, and I just couldn't believe it. I thought, the one with the black horses, look. Different, look, see? And one is rarer than the other. But I'm not sure, I don't know which one is the rarest of the two.
This is plastic, Jimmy, isn't it?
Plastic, yeah, but it's Louis Marks, Mike. It's Louis Marks. That's
I like a Louis Marks.
You like, because that's a collectible name in toys, isn't it? Louis Marks.
I love your accent.
Yeah. Dust?
Yeah.
Of course, it's dust.
And battery operated?
Battery operated, yeah. The secret was take the batteries out when you weren't using them because they did corrode, didn't they?
What?
So,
you grab it, all right? You grab it. Oh no, I'll grab it.
Wrong. Reverse, see? Would have failed your test then.
Look at that. It's a worker. I'll just reverse it back in position.
That's it. Parting up again.
Coming through, Chef. Coming through. That's brilliant, isn't it?
I mean,
absolutely brilliant.
50 years old. The tracks up rubber. It's not rotted.
Begs the question: why are you selling them?
I thought, well, it's my birthday today. Right.
It's a happy birthday.
Thank you very much, Mike.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Bear that in mind when you're putting the spondoolits down
Yeah.
for me. Right. So I thought, well, what can I do today? Dickinson's real deal.
Yeah.
Let's go down and see if we can do a deal on me toys, me old toys.
I love it.
If there's a collector out there, look, like I say, that Louis Marks name, I've heard that on the telly before. And like you say, it's plastic, but it's collectible.
They like the tin plate ones, Jimmy, of those. They like the tin plate ones more so than the later ones, and this is later for Louis Mark. Box is nice though, we like a box.
You like a box, don't you? Yeah.
Toy collectors, we love a box, don't we?
Yeah.
Let's talk money.
It's my birthday, mine, remember that?
I'm going to get the
have a
birthday
birthday
bit
treat,
out.
I know, you got to have a birthday
Going to get
treat.
the birthday bit out first, that's the £5, because it's your birthday.
Thank you.
That's not the offer.
No.
Jimmy, that's
you very
just for your
much.
birthday, get yourself half a lager.
I'll have a half a pint on that, yeah.
What shall I do? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go 10, 30 quid.
That's it, is it? Tenner each?
Well, do you know what I'm doing? I'm doing 25 quid on that and a couple of quid each for those.
Oh. Well, it sounds as though...
You've got a deal. You've got a deal, haven't we?
It sounds as though, Mike.
Yeah.
We're off to auction. Sounds
No,
like it.
Jimmy, do a deal.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. well, keep the fiver for your birthday.
Thank you very much.
And
Thank you very much.
Happy return
Thank
to
you,
auction.
Mike.
Hope you have a
Thank
nice
you very
day.
much.
That's
Thank
all
you.
right.
Many happy returns from me too, Jimmy. Now, surely your character alone should attract a buyer in the sale room.
On the dealer's day, you sat down with another character.
Yeah, Mike.
You know, the Diamond Geezer. Michael.
I thought he was mean, Mike. I thought he was
Mike.
mean, but I had to take it back because it was my birthday and he gave me
Okay.
a favour for my birthday.
Did you hear that?
Give me a favour
Michael?
for my birthday. Thank you, Mike.
Thought
Thank
you were
again,
mean,
Mike.
but you did give him a
I did
fiver
think you
for
was
his...
mean, but I had to apologise to you because you give me a favour for my birthday. Thank you again.
Well, he's that kind of fella.
He's nice, yeah, he's nice,
a nice
that,
fella.
Mike. I've changed my mind, Mike.
OK, right, so £30 Michael offered.
Yeah.
Jimmy thought it was a bit on the mean side, but to be quite honest with you, it's only a plastic toy. They don't bring a great deal of money. They're coming up now.
Showing on the stage, very nice. What should we say? £20 to start. 20 bid at 20, at 20, at 22, 25, 28, in front at 28 now, 30, 32, at 32. We can sell that then at £32. Gentleman in the front row at 32.
The gavel has gone down at £32. We've got some commission to take off the £32, and I think that makes about 27 quid. Happy?
Yeah, I'm all right, yeah.
On the day, still, the mean offer, as you say, Hoggy, you had the real deal, mate. It wasn't that mean.
Thanks again, Mike, for the favour.
Thanks again for the fiver for his birthday, Hoggy.
Thanks, David. Back to the bustling dealer's den. We join seller Phil, who's hoping his items will be worth their salt.
Well, you've brought me in a lovely set of 4 salts here. What can you tell me about them?
Bought them about 5 years ago in a shop in Stratford-on-Avon. I like the fact that it was a set of 4. We collect Bristol Blue glass, so I like the Bristol Blue liners. I then did some research and found they're London 1747. David Hennell is the maker, and it's his very early mark. It's his first mark. So that's the reason why he bought them. I just thought they were a very nice set, and of course being a complete set of 4.
That's right. I mean, normally these sets are broken up. You normally have 2, or even you're going to lose one, and sometimes there's only 1.
Yeah.
The thing about these is, I know you've bought them for the Bristol Blue liners, but they're not original. They would never have had these liners in there. If you take the liner out here, if I can turn and show you there, can you see the gilding inside?
Yes, I did see the gilding on all 4.
Well, this is a mercury gilding, and the mercury gilding would have been right the way through. So when they put the salt directly inside the salt,
Yeah.
it doesn't corrode into the silver.
That's right.
But you are correct.
Yeah,
they are.
I guess so. Yeah,
They are by David Hennell, 1747 George II, and it is nice to get a set of 4. There's obviously been a lot of wear where they've polished them over the years. It's created some holes, and they flooded some silver in from the back of this here to repair it. But it's been done quite well. So if you like these sorts so much, which you obviously do, what's the reason for selling them?
Basically, we just don't collect silver. And I actually give these a gentle clean before I brought them along, which I think reminded me why we don't collect silver, really.
As so many people nowadays are finding out. I'm going to get some money out for you. How about that?
Excellent.
Right, let's go into the old pocket here and have a look, see what we got.
I like 50s in particular.
You like 50s?
50s, yeah. It's just nice to have a set.
Well, I tell you what, I think we've got to start a bit smaller than that. So we're going to go for the 20s.
Okay.
But I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do 20, 40, 60, 80, £100. How does that sound, Phil?
Nowhere near a mark, sorry.
No, nowhere near.
Nowhere near.
Another 20 on there, 120.
No, sorry.
Well, we're kind of to the area now that I want to be, but I think it's a good time now for David to come in and give you some advice.
OK.
Thank you.
Now, the independent value has had a good look at these. First of all, they're George II. They're a great name, Hennell, but as been pointed out to you, there's been a fair amount of work. But 150 to 2 is both the independent value and the auctioneer. Think within that area, or gamble and go to auction. There's a chance someone will look at those and think, oh, next dinner party, I want those on the table.
Thank you, David.
I'm going to take back the 20 because you said earlier on you like the red ones, don't you? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a red one there, 150.
I need to push you further, please.
I'm going to put one more down. It's £170 on the table.
Can I consult the boss?
Please do.
To see if she nods or... Yeah, I'm getting a nod. So,
That's fantastic. I like you.
OK then.
We got a deal?
Yes, I think
That's
so.
great. Thanks, Phil.
Cheers.
Much appreciated.
Thanks.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
After the break, there's a surprise in store for Rebecca.
I was actually given it by a friend, thinking it was a bit of costume jewellery.
But it's not costume jewellery, it's gold.
So how much is it worth?
Where have you been? Welcome back to Dickinson's Real Deal.
Now, our next seller, Rebecca, obviously has very generous friends.
This is yours, the brooch.
Yes. I was actually given it by a friend, thinking it was a bit of costume jewellery.
But it's not costume jewellery.
No.
No, it's gold.
Yes.
So was that a nice surprise today?
Yes, very nice.
Good. That's what I like to hear. Let's have a look at it. Right, it's like a honeycomb, isn't it? These little shapes interlock, and in each shape there's a little stone. And these are little diamonds, little 8-cut diamonds. And in the middle, a little pink stone, which I think is either a garnet or a ruby, hard to tell. And it's been made as a brooch.
Yeah.
It's lovely, beautifully made, pretty little stones. Do you like the design?
It's different, yeah. I do like it because it is different and it is pretty.
Yeah. I mean, I would agree with you. I think it's different.
Yeah.
And I think either you're going to like it and wear it, or you can admire it for being different and then put it back in the drawer.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can put some money down. I'm going to put 50, 100, 150, 170. How do you feel about 170?
I think I would like a bit more.
190. 200. It's 200 on the table.
Can I squeeze you for a bit more?
You have to say this firmly. You don't say, can I squeeze you a bit more, like you really mean it. Okay, well, listen, I'm going to put another fiver on. 200 is what I wanted to pay for it, but I'm going to put 2.5 on the table, and how would you feel now? Do we have a deal?
I think I'd take it to auction.
You're going to take it to auction?
Yeah.
Can I squeeze you a little bit further? Take away the 5, take away the 10, 20, the 10 back again, 220.
I think I'd take it to auction, but thank you.
I wish you the very best of luck at
you.
auction.
Thanks.
Well, Rebecca, you turned down a high offer there. Let's hope it goes your way at the auction. And David's noticed something Corrie didn't.
You can see that Rebecca has a great smile on her face, and you know why. We only have to look down to see that little bump on your tummy to know how many months.
6 months pregnant.
Okay, you're absolutely glowing. Can I
Thank
say
you.
that? They say that pregnant ladies are glowing, and certainly Rebecca is. Now, you brought along on the dealer's day a gold-coloured, we call it gold-coloured, but I think it is gold, metal, diamond and ruby pendant.
Yes.
It's coming up now. There is a £200 reserve. Have you done the right thing? Well, we'll know shortly. Depends who's here in the room. If you sell it, I'm sure the money will come in very handy with the arrival of our new friend. Here we go now. Let's see what it brings in the room.
What should we say, £100? Put it in, £100. 100 bid, now 100. 100 looking for 110, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190. At 190, 200, 210.
They're at 200, your reserve, 210, you're in luck.
Selling then at 210 if you're all done at 210.
£210. We've got some commission to take off that. A quick calculation, it's close to 180, I think, £178. Now, satisfied?
Yes, very happy with that.
Going to come in very handy, very shortly, hopefully. But the real deal, Corrie Jeffries. Corrie, £220. How do you do it, girl? Right on the money.
Now, is this next item going to give Simon a licence to print money?
What can you tell me about it?
It was bought in a charity shop by my husband. All I know is that the artist is Winston Churchill's granddaughter, and that it's an artist proof, but I don't really know what an artist proof is.
Right. Well, it is indeed by Edwina Sandys, who is, as you correctly say, Winston Churchill's granddaughter. An artist proof is when they're going to do a run of prints, normally in a limited edition, the first strike, the first one that comes off, is the artist proof, which is signed always by the artist.
Okay.
And then they do the run of however many editions there's going to be. So with this, it might have been 200. And when people collect limited editions, they like the low numbers. So one of 200 is worth more than 200 of 200.
Okay.
But of course, an artist proof is even better than that. It's the very first strike that they do. I think this probably dates from about the 70s, something like that.
Yep.
I think it's pretty typical of her style, isn't it? With this sort of plain, uncluttered clown and the girl on the trapeze, and a very, very sort of colourful background.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it sort of depicts a circus, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I love the little school children in the background there with their caps on, and I actually think it's very attractive. It's one of those things that you probably look at, you either love or you hate, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Why are you thinking of selling it, Kelly?
I don't really like it that much, to be honest.
You don't?
No.
I don't really know how to price this, so it's a bit of a shot in the dark.
Okay.
But I would pay you 20, 40 of those English pounds for it.
No, I was expecting more than that.
More than that?
Yeah.
Everyone's always expecting
Yeah.
more. Were you expecting a lot more?
A fair bit, yeah. I've got a
Fair
rough
bit
price
more.
in my mind.
You've got a price in your mind. What I'm going to do, Kelly, is I'm going to put down another £20. Yeah, look, David's here. Let's get David's opinion of it.
It's a tricky one to value, isn't it? 60 to 80 is what the independent valuers are saying. There is £60 on the table. You were fortunate to buy this for a tenner, weren't you? I'm going to say, under those circumstances, pass it round a little bit. Don't be too greedy. Say to Simon, 60 quid, good return on my money. Take it, sell it, make a nice profit, and good luck to you.
It's not often we hear that.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Then I'll go with what David's saying. I'll accept the money.
£60.
Yeah,
Thank you very much for coming in.
Thanks
so
very
you can
much.
tell your husband you did quite well with his £10 purchase now.
Thank you.
Thanks very much for coming in.
Coming up, Corrie's feeling the girl power.
That's what I like to hear. I like to hear a woman spending some money on herself.
But Denora and Dolores share the love.
It's a nice round figure. How do we feel?
Welcome back to Dickinson's Real Deal. Things are just starting to wind down here in Bristol. For our last deal of the day, we're over with the girls.
And you brought along this collection of coins. How did you come by them?
Stepdad, David, was an avid coin collector and a collector of gold, and he passed away suddenly about 8 years ago. So this is just a sample really of some of the items that he had. But it's I think it's time to start moving on really. So
Yes, and I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you mind me asking what you'd like to spend the money on?
Well, I think we'll have a break somewhere on a nice holiday, actually, yes.
Good. That's what I like to hear. I like to hear a woman spending some money on herself.
Yes.
Because you've picked a good time to sell them. As you know, metal's high, so it's a good time. Silver is doing really well. It's much better than it was when he bought them, so he's made a very good investment.
Yes.
But let's look at what they are to begin with. They're called Betjeman's Bygone Britain. And John Betjeman wrote about architecture. He was very interested in English architecture. So these commemorate great buildings in England. So you've got here Old Newgate Prison in London. You've got the Queen's Baths in Leeds. So very different buildings, not just all cathedrals, but buildings that he chose of being of architectural merit. And they come together in this lovely presentation folder. And you have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 by 6, you've got 36 of them. Do you have an idea how much you're going to get for them, what they're worth?
an idea.
A small amount, yeah.
So you have a small idea, but you've got a big idea. You've got a real idea. So
Definitely.
it's you I'm going to be negotiating with, isn't
Okay.
it? Yeah, right. I'm going to put some money on the table and see how far we get.
Okay.
So we're going to start with 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 450, 500. That's a nice round figure. How do we feel? Do you want to have a little talk? Oh, no, you're going to be the...
Well, I'm going to squeeze and see if we can get a little bit more.
I think you've got somebody to help you squeeze me.
How much is on the table there?
£500.
Well, in some ways, I have to say, what's on the table is a pretty good offer, because these limited editions that were sold for quite a lot of money a few years ago, they just haven't stacked up. It's a bit like pension funds. I'm afraid to say you're not always getting what was advised you may get. And I can tell you 480 to 550 is the estimation.
Okay.
500 is on the table. I'm not going to use this word to upset you, but if you scrapped them, there is £590 worth. £500 is a very good and fair offer, and I'd have no hesitation taking that. What is on the table, I think, is as good as you can possibly get, and if you go to auction, I think it could be less.
Thank you. And I can't squeeze you for a bit more.
I knew you were going to say that. How did I know, Dolores, that you were going to come back to me and say, can I have a fraction more?
Go on then, please.
Let me see, what have I got? Another £10. A luck penny between the two of you.
Okay.
I put that on the table. Do we have a deal?
Yes, we do.
510 and we have a deal.
Yes.
Thank you,
Thank
Dolores.
you,
That's
lovely.
lovely.
Thank
Now,
you so much.
You're responsible for making sure she spends it on
will.
herself,
She
well, the
will.
two of you.
Yeah, on both of us.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
Okay.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
very much.
Thank
Lovely
you.
to meet you too.
Yes,
Thank you.
and
Thank
it's
you.
been a pleasure. Thank you.
Well, a fab result all round. All in all, our sellers have walked away with over £1,600 today. Remember Kelly?
It was bought in a charity shop by my husband.
Her husband paid just £10 for her artist proof print.
What I'm going to do, Kelly, is I'm going to put down another £20 and I'm going to stick it at £60.
We'll accept the money.
£60.
Yeah,
Thank you very much. Kelly.
Well done, Kelly. What a great profit. Whereas Simon didn't make any money on that deal at all. He decided to give the painting to his son. How very generous of you, Simon. But he made up for it on the Andrew Beer painting.
I've got a feeling, and I don't really know a great deal about paintings, but I think this is worth to sell sort of around the 150 mark.
He did even better than that, snapping it up for £140 and selling it for £170 at an antiques fair, grabbing him a tasty profit. As for Corrie, she sold the silver coins onto a coin dealer for £560.
It's a nice brooch. I like it. I love military items, but I do feel that is its monetary value now.
Meanwhile, Mark shifted the Royal Engineer's sweetheart brooch to an English military dealer for £350.
They are by David Hennell, 1747 George II, and it is nice to get a set of 4.
He sold all 4 salts for £190, making him a nifty little profit. Michael's Barograph needed unexpected restoration. Whilst it cost him £200 to restore, he still managed to sell it for £600.
We've had a great day. There's been lots of action, lots of buying and selling, and that's the way we like it. Don't forget to join me, David Dickinson, next time for... See you.